Man, I tell you what, it just makes me so happy to see Drake London catching the ball in that intro video. If only that could actually happen on Sundays too. If we could throw him the ball, I'd appreciate that. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Sports, Laugh, and Chill. Obviously, you can tell Dan's watching the Knicks and the Spurs right now. That's what's going on. But what's good? Happy Wednesday to you, man.
Happy Wednesday, y'all. What up, everybody in the chat, man? We just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jordan holding things down, for the rest of the crew right now. Thanks, Shell, for joining. What's up, my boy Marcus? Anybody else that's out there, man, listening. I think, what's up, George? George in the house. Christian in there. So what's up, man? But yeah, man, watching my Knicks blow a 30-point lead, it's very frustrating right now. Gosh,
basketball season must be here.
This is what we do, man. This is like it's, and we have held Wembanyama to nothing. I mean, he has done.
That's what I heard. Yeah,
Madison Square Garden debut. He has done nothing. So he typically gets hot, in the fourth quarter. So, we're in the fourth right now, 6.5 to go. We just need to, wrap things up, man. But, let's go. Get one. Sorry about that, y'all. I mean, I'm a real Knicks fan. Like, I don't care win, lose, or draw. It just is what it is. Like,
ding dong.
What's up tonight, though? What's up, Tanya?
What's up, Tanya? What's up, Shell? What's up, Marcus? What's up, everybody? Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Yes, sir. Man, let's talk about some things. What you want to talk about, Jordan?
I mean, we can do it, and it's a good thing Rod done showed up, so I think this really helps with the first topic. What's up, Rod?
What's up with it? What's cracking? What's up?
I was gonna say,
what up?
I feel like we could all take turns giving some report card grades for middle of the football NFL season, giving some report card grades for everybody's team, and I feel like that could be a fun way to do it. So yeah, what team do we want to start off with first? I mean, we can
start it off, Jordan. Kick it off.
All right, cool. Well, then we'll start with the Falcons. Right now, I give them a D. I had to give them a D. Y'all know, obviously, what I thought about them and what they could do coming into this year. And the only reason why they don't have an F is because the rest of the division is terrible, and they still are in second place, even though they've lost some games they shouldn't have. Y'all heard my rant about losing to a quarterback that just got there 5 days ago. Talking about the Vikings. So, look, I'll put it this way. I already want Arthur Smith to be gone. I've made that known a long time ago.
I'm starting Joshua Dobbs in our fantasy league this week.
Don't let the Falcons fool you. Don't let the Falcons fool you.
Hey, Jordan. Hey, you look at Dobbs' numbers. He's giving you 20 a week. I'm taking a solid 20.
Don't let the Falcons fool you.
Hey, he beat Dallas.
That's true. He did beat Dallas. But so I got to get the Falcons.
My man came and won in 5 days. That Jordan should change your grade.
I told you the only reason why they don't have an F. But the more you say it, the more I'm leaning even closer to still giving them an F. Like, bro, I saw a video. This man, Josh Dobbs, was he was learning their snap counts on the sideline. Like, how do you lose to somebody that's learning the snap count while he's on the sideline of a game? How do you do that? I don't understand, man. Like, I can laugh about it now. I'll tell you, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday,
he was hot,
man. Oh yeah, absolutely.
He was hot. No doubt.
Absolutely.
No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. I totally understand.
Marcus is asking the question, we hired the right guy. Well, at least so far, I can say nope. I mean, at this point,
they hired that guy solely off of Derrick Henry, dog. Derrick Henry
and AJ Brown
got him that job.
Wow. I can't disagree with it right now. I can't disagree. Like, trust me, I'd want to, but there's nothing I've seen. Bro, you tell me why. Why did we pick Bijan Robinson at, what was it, 7 overall? He has 1 touch inside like 5-yard line or something like that. So it's not even the fact of, I don't even think you're a good coach, but like, again, if people are going to talk about, oh, you could have drafted this and drafted this person, obviously you can make a draft pick look right if you use it. But if you don't, then I have to say it's a bad pick. Like, I don't think Bijan's a bad player. I know none of us think that. But if you aren't going to use him, why did you draft him instead of a Jalen Carter? Why did we draft Kyle Pitts instead of Penei Sewell or a Micah Parsons? Why did we draft Drake London over, whoever else was behind him in the draft too? So, and again, I don't think any of those 3 are bad players, but I just don't like how we're using them.
And that's coaching and scheme.
Exactly.
Because you got ballers. You got ballers. I mean,
agree.
They're just not being used correctly. You know what I'm saying? He almost reminds me of the reverse Skip Kelly or Chip Kelly. I call him Skip because he be skipping town, boy. But I mean, it's the reverse. Chip Kelly gets rid of every baller in Philly, completely destroys the team, and Arthur drafts all the ballers and don't know how to use them. Like, dog, that's scheme and that's coaching, and that's your head coach. You got to get him out of there, dog. You got to get him out of there, and Arthur can keep this Home Depot mentality of we family and all that bullshit, man. You got to get rid of that man because he's killing the people that y'all have. That's why Calvin Ridley wanted out. That's exactly why Calvin Ridley wanted out.
And I ain't mad at him for being
like, I'm out of here.
I ain't mad at him.
It ain't no. That man ain't got no vision. He dry as hell, and you in Chocolate City. Well, you about to be in Police City too, but whatever, Cop City. But
that's a whole
ATL is going through it right now.
That's a whole nother story.
Right, whole nother. But yeah, that man, he should not be our coach next year. He should have been on that Josh McDaniels train, getting fired on Monday.
He was there for 5 days, man. How do you lose to a quarterback that's only there for 5? And it would only happen to my team. Actually, I take that back. No, because Baker Mayfield did the same thing for your Rams last year. So I can't say it would only happen to my team. But that was brutal. What do y'all think? What grade would y'all give the Falcons so far this year?
I give them a C.
C?
Ain't bad. Yeah. I think y'all main big downfall, you would say, is the quarterback. He's not even up and down. He's just been bad. So it's like,
he's not even I can't even anymore. I can't blame him.
Right. And that's why I'm just kind of like, yikes. When it comes to that, I don't, how you see certain things and you be like, oh, okay, you know what? I can see that in this player. He threw for 400 yards this game though. So, he's got productive, he's got something to go along. I don't even get hyped off of him. I don't see no hype when it comes to your quarterback at all. Like, he's never had any splash plays that I would be like, damn, okay. Outside of that, y'all straight. But
yeah, I mean,
outside of quarterback,
I didn't have no expectations of Desmond Ridder. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I was hype about Taylor Heineke, the local kid. You dig what I mean? Like, I think Taylor Heineke can win you games. I think that we're about to see this week. You know what I'm saying? So I've never believed in Desmond Ridder at all. And and that's no shot against him. I hope he finds a good backup position somewhere, keeps a job in the league. But I don't believe in Desmond Ridder at all. So I picked the Falcons to win this division based on the weapons and your defense, especially those free agent additions. But your head coach is just not the guy. And your offensive coordinator needs to get out of there as well.
Well, guess who the offensive coordinator is?
Oh my gosh, just trash on top of trash.
There you go. That's it. That's
so.
Really
I mean, my grade of the Falcons, because I had them winning the division, I would probably give them a D+ right now. You know, y'all not figuring it out would earn y'all the F grade, in my opinion. Right now, the expectations just don't meet. Like, this team is ready to roll, and with the right, like, could you imagine what Sean Sean Payton?
McVay. Oh, Payton.
No, not even McVay. But what Sean Payton can do with these type of weapons and youth, you know what I'm saying? He'd find out what all of your offensive weapons can do. You know how they used Alvin Kamara, and still do to this day. Because Dennis Allen said, "Why do I need to fix something that ain't broke?"
I mean,
matter of fact, we're gonna give you the ball even more.
listen, I hear you. The thing that's unfortunate is, like, trust me, I wish I knew for certain what Desmond Ritter is or isn't. And I say that in terms of, I would, like, let's just say if we had Kyle Shanahan as a head coach, right? We all know Kyle's gonna scheme things open. Sean McVay will scheme things open. Now, if you can't hit things in those offenses, yeah, you ain't it, right? Now, that being said, I wish I would have seen more of Desmond Ritter last year, so we can know going into the year, like, hey, do we potentially have a guy, or do we need to look somewhere else? Does Heineke need to start, from the beginning of the year, or whatever the case may be? But because of the scheme and how things look, I still don't know what we have at quarterback in Desmond Ritter. Now, that being said, with Taylor Heineke, like I said, local kid, cool, got it. But in his career, I think now it's what? I think Taylor Heineke has 34 touchdowns to 26 interceptions and 15 lost fumbles. Like, that dude, so he can win you a game, but he will lose you one too, because he is a turnover machine, right? So but again, it's like he's been in the league for 7 years. I knew exactly what he was, and that was just that. So yeah, let's move on. Let's start with you, Dan, because I know we're all gonna have a lot of opinions and thoughts about Rod's team. So let's go with you with the Rams.
My grade is a C plus, which is average, which is what I expected us to be. That grade is slowly going down because as long as we continue to lose games, we move up in the draft class. Am I talking Caleb Williams? No. I'm talking in the top 10. I'm talking Michael Penix Jr. That's who I'm talking.
Hey, you know how I feel about Penix.
Hey, so I mean, I want to be in the top 10. Top 10 is exactly where I want to be. So
that's what's going on down there.
Huh?
What's going on with Rod, man?
Who knows?
Dan
man?
full of shit, man. Dan full of shit. And I just want to let him get all his words out, man. That man full of shit, and you know it. This man said he knew his team was gonna be trash this year, and for them to be a C plus average team, no. I keep saying, how am I looking at your team better than you actually was looking at your team before the year started?
I thought that was going to be F status.
Exactly. You didn't have them as an average squad.
No. You said, we said what are the mid-season grades? In the beginning of the season, I had them winning 2 games. I said it.
How many games have y'all won?
5 games. I was like, boy, that's generous.
They've already surpassed what he said.
That's why I gave him a C plus.
And this man got a whole nother half of a year to go. And
we said the question, Jordan, your question says NFL mid-season report cards. Mid-season, Rod. I'm just telling you, I've exceeded expectations. I give him a C.
But your exceeding expectations is not average.
Average.
No, they're not. Dan, you are way better with numbers than a lot of people. And right now, speaking this average truth shit right now, y'all can say, hey, people, I need y'all to start calling us out on bullshit that we sit up here and say on here, that we spew on here, y'all. Y'all need to sit up here and call each other out. No, and you was on Caleb Williams all year until last week. See, y'all need to stop, man. Stop, man. Stop.
League standings. Yep, let's get it.
Oh man.
No. This man, he's
Rankings
bringing up
right now.
standings, and we got footage of him saying this. Footage. I'm not speaking on stats.
I want everybody.
Footage. Multiple weeks of this man spewing pure.
Didn't he pick them to beat the 49ers too?
No,
He sure did. Hey man, y'all about to make me get off this mug, man. Y'all about to make me get off this mug tonight, man. We're not about to do this tonight, man. We're not about to do this tonight. Oh no, y'all! This man got me up here sweating like a hooker in church right now, man. This man just telling us like this. This light ain't that hot. But nah.
All right. So these are the rankings, right? So I'm about to tell you right now where the Rams are ranked in the league. I got to change my grade. Hey, Jordan, I'm giving them the D plus. I'm going down a whole letter grade.
Hey, y'all got to see, man. People listen. Hey, women, y'all need to start paying. Hey, women, we do listen out here, y'all. We listen. At least this brother does. I listen.
To say we were in the middle of the pack.
The middle of the pack.
We are in the basement of the league. We are ranked number 26, bro.
Ooh.
Sheesh. Atlanta is 23. Oh, y'all better than us, bro.
Like I said, we get.
And we don't even know who Desmond Ritter is.
We got a D, like I said.
The local kid about to get in there and slang that thing. Sheesh.
We Paul
of the league.
Man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have this. We have the 7th pick in the draft right now.
You was 1 or 2. You and Arizona was battling. Now, who's the worst team in the league now?
The Giants.
Probably the Giants or Arizona.
Ay. Sheesh.
Rob, what grade do you give the Rams?
Oh, me? I'll give them a C. I'll give them a C. I'll give them that. I had them more along of being what they actually would be right now. I had y'all, all right, I just didn't count y'all all the way out the way he did. Y'all only 2 games behind us. You making it seem like y'all was getting dog walked already. Like y'all ain't won a game or something. What are we talking about here, bro? No, I give y'all a C at best. It's all good. Ain't nobody tripping. He was in the Caleb Williams discussion. Fuck what he talking about. I ain't trying to hear that. Now all of a sudden he in the Penix talk and all that. So I ain't trying to hear that shit at all. And that Thursday game, Christian, is about to be pure trash.
I'm not watching that.
I'm definitely not watching that. Mm-hmm. So that's just gonna be a waste of time. I don't even understand why they would put them 2 teams. Well, I get it because they was trying to go for Fields and
the first overall pick.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I get that then. But now it's almost looking like neither one might even play. So
yeah.
Even worse Thursday night game. Anyway,
right.
But back to the grades. That was mine for the Rams. What was yours? I don't even. Did you say yours?
No, not yet. I would have to say I'll give them a C, just from the standpoint of, I mean, look, when they started the year off, Cooper Kupp was on IR, which meant that all right,
Seattle.
They won't have. That means that we don't expect them to have any offense. Now all of a sudden, here comes Puka Nacua and who's the other young guy that they have?
Tutu Atwell.
Yeah, Tutu Atwell. So, you found something there. And then it was, okay, wait, now Cooper Kupp's back. Let's see what they can do. But now Stafford gets hurt. So it's just a thing of, again, for the Rams, I don't think anyone really had them winning the division or contending like that. Maybe they could sneak into a wild card spot, maybe. But again, just going off of what they have and then also what they found out this year, I'll give them a C.
Yeah,
Like, I think
yeah.
they might be putting themselves in a situation for more so the future and things to come. Also, I do want to let people know this too. Let's not forget. I know they're in second place now, but after last week they were in first place. I told people don't count out Seattle in the NFC West. I'm just saying.
I had
You
them
can't
coming in second.
say you can't count them out.
Yeah, I had them coming in second. So
Who you
I definitely
who
wasn't
you
counting
have
them.
coming in second, Rob?
Seattle coming in
Oh,
second.
in the division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was a safe
Nope.
pick. I had us pretty much in third place because Arizona was just going to be worse than us.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel that.
And that's how I was looking at it. But nah, I mean, Gino's good at home. On the road, he's trash. So I mean, it was just the point of which one was you gonna pick, and we all know how the 12, the 12 is. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, sad to say, Gino won't be the quarterback there next year.
Oh,
It's what a 2-year extension, I think.
He won't
I
be
don't
there next
remember.
year.
What up, Terry
I don't
Dome?
remember. What up, Terradon? What up, OG? Yeah, I don't know.
Got you.
All right,
Steve-O in the
Let's
building.
get to
What up,
it.
Steve-O?
Let's get to it. The 49ers.
hold on.
Mid-season.
Before I give my mid-season thing, let me talk about something. Let me address something because
I know
people
what
been
it
in my
is.
mentions. You know it. You've been in my mentions about this stupid ass one more time. Want to talk about because Coach Wilkes is coming down to the field, and now you motherfuckers want to be in my mentions about some damn coach coming on the field so he can give some fucking enthusiasm to the players running off the field. You motherfuckers know that there are cheerleaders there, not just women only. Like not just the men only. It is women over there. Cheerleaders. If that's what y'all want when y'all come off the field for emotions and rah rah rah, that's what y'all get. That's what the cheerleaders, that's what the fans hopefully are pumping y'all up for. Ain't no coach pumping y'all up, man, when y'all come off the field and all that other junk and you being inspired by y'all coach when you come off the field because I want to look in my coach's eyes when I come off the field like some Pop Warner bullshit that y'all be talking about out here, man. That's why y'all's generation so fucking soft, man. Because y'all want everybody to paddle and coddle y'all when y'all come off the fucking field.
What up, Eric? Yeah.
Damn, boy, that shit wow,
that's
man.
what they want. I need my coach on the sideline. What you want to hug?
I need my coach on the sideline.
Boy, I tell you, he fed right into that bullshit too.
You know what's funny though for that? It's funny because I can tell that the people are saying that y'all must be some new 49er fans. And I say that because where do they remember Vic Fangio? Where was Lord Fangio being the whole time?
Check my timeline, y'all. I said all this.
Saying? Right.
Check
like,
my timeline.
I'm agreeing with you. So that's why I'm just like, y'all must be some new fans here. If y'all think that. Plus, here's the thing: if you are an energetic guy, I can understand you being on the sideline, right? Like D'Amico Ryans can understand him being on the sideline, right? Robert
Absolutely.
Saleh can understand him being on the sideline.
Absolutely.
Steve Wilkes is not this like big energy guy. So that's not going to be a difference. Also, like I said, what is the DC going to be on the sideline have anything to do with all the missed tackles y'all had? What is the DC on the sideline going to do with the guy that y'all paying $20 million a year not getting the quarterback down? What does that got to do with the 49ers giving up 5.1 yards a carry to Alexander Madison of the Vikings? That ain't going to change nothing. That's not what the problem is.
No, Jordan, you're wrong. All that would have not happened had Steve Wilkes been on the sideline.
Oh.
That all changed because he was up there in the nosebleeds. So because he didn't come down there and be on the sideline to cheer and rah-rah the guys and get the emotion, because that's what I was being told in my mentions. That's what everybody was coming at me about. Pause. Hey, you got to run off the field and understand and have that conversation, that one-on-one to understand and feel each other's vibe. I'm like, boy, I swear I know people who ain't played organized sports a day in their life, boy. Some of y'all to even say something, man.
Like I
Like
said,
y'all be killing me with this, man.
It just,
Hey.
but it does depend on like what type of energy does your DC have? Like I said, I get it. If it's D'Amico and Robert Saleh, I get them being on the sideline.
It
Hell,
makes
even when
perfect
I'm
sense.
calling, when I call plays and I'm being a DC and my high school team, we get a turnover. I'm running out on the field, chest bumping people. Of course, when the play's over, right? But Steve Wilkes ain't doing that. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's not going to be the difference. Plus, he probably chose to be up in the box for a reason. Like he wants to be up there. He probably feels like it's best for him to be up there. But here's the other thing with this too that I don't like. If let's just say this doesn't work out with him going on the sideline.
Oh boy.
Everything is now going to be on Steve Wilkes.
Oh boy.
And I don't like that. Like the initial excuse was, it's because he's not on the field. Like as if the Niners didn't get off to a 5-0 start.
I was waiting on that, Jordan,
in the box. So now it's going to be, we tried him up here, it didn't work. We tried it down here, he didn't work. It must be Steve Wilkes' fault, and he's got it. That's going to be the next thing coming.
So Jordan,
it's going to be the next thing coming.
This is how it's going to happen. I'm going to tell you exactly how it's going to happen. The score is going to be 17-13 Jacksonville. And you cannot blame Steve Wilkes because your offense only put up 13 and the 49ers on the road only held them to 17 points.
San Francisco put up 17 points 3 weeks in a row. So already it should have been on him in the first place.
I feel you. But what I'm saying is if they lose this game, it's going to be a low scoring game. And it's going to be like 17-13 where Steve Wilkes' defense held a team to 17. And your boys' offense only put up 13 points. So whose fault is it really going to be? Steve Wilkes at that point? Or are we starting to look back at Kyle?
Do not
the one responsible for this.
But that's what I'm saying. We aren't doing it as it is. That's my point. Like I get it. You want to be mad at the blitz call before halftime of the Minnesota game. Got you. Here's the thing. You put up 17 points on offense in that game too. So that's what I'm saying. It's already like, again, you've had 3 weeks in a row. The offense put up 17 points, but we talking about what the D coordinator's doing. Like, let's be for real about this now.
Absolutely.
Jordan, to add on to what you're saying, to go back to what Dan just spoke on. Mm-hmm. Let this score be 17-13. Let this score be 17-13. Niners lose. And we only put up 13 coming off of a bye week after giving up 17 3 straight weeks. Or only putting up 17 3 straight weeks and then go on the road and only put up 13? Oh, by the way, you just got back Debo too? Oh, bro. Oh, if you think I ain't spoken about Kyle Shanahan before, tune in Monday if we lose 17-13. Y'all can tell me whatever the hell y'all want to if we lose 17-13. Because I'll be damned if I let a black man get bombarded and bushwhacked by some bull jive that I know somebody else ain't doing their job. Oh no. Y'all can block me. Y'all can miss me with that shit. I promise y'all.
Hey,
let that be, boy. It ain't a floodgate that will stop me from getting off of Kyle Shanahan's ass. If we go, first of all, we lose 4, then we turn around and then we go 4 points less. But to add to both of y'all's point, we actually get better on defense because remember, before the bye week, we gave up 31 to who was it? The Bengals, right? Cincinnati.
And they are rolling.
Then we turn around, one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now, go to their field and only lose or only give up 17 points? Boy, y'all better not. Y'all better, man. Nope. No.
Pterodon, you stupid boy.
And I'm just gonna every single time he puts something down, I'm gonna keep at it.
That's all I'm gonna say, bro. There's no way y'all gonna sit up here and defend Kyle Shanahan there's nothing. There's nothing.
You know,
a person can tell me. There's nobody. There's no off a bye week and only scored. Dan, boy, he knows. That's why.
All I know is if this happens,
I mean,
we
my
might just
whole
let
point.
Rob be on screen by himself the whole first 10 minutes of the show.
Big facts. And my only point, Jordan and Rob, my only point was like you can't blame Steve Wilkes at that point. You know what I'm saying? You can't like, okay, he didn't came down from the booth and he gave up 17. You know what I'm saying?
Now
like,
what?
Now
what? Now what?
Like, now
but your
what
boy,
you
your
say?
fuck boy over here giving up 13? Boy, I'm over here acting like we lost the game. Y'all, please don't let this happen. I swear. Nice. For the sake of y'all coach, don't y'all dare score 13 points this weekend. I promise y'all that.
So, two things real quick with this. And one way I look at it, I always used to say,
I didn't even get to the grade.
I'll say we even got to the grade yet. But what I was going to say is, I always look at it. Let's say in a baseball game, right? Let's say your starting pitcher gives up 8 runs. I'll sit there and say, you know what? I'm not going to even blame the pitcher that we lost if the offense only scored 1 run or 0 runs. It's not on the pitcher. That's not his fault. So the reason why I say that is when I look at the 49ers with what they have on offense, and this is even without Trent and without Debo. I don't care. Like, what I think Terradome said it. If in this NFL, the way it is now, if a team scores less than 20 points, defense, you did your job, right?
Bingo.
Like you did your job. But at the same time,
defense don't win championships no more.
Well, it still does. But if you don't score more than 20 points, you didn't do your job. So my thing is, again, I get it. Like we're saying,
we lost the Super Bowl because of that. Because Jared Goff just was a deer in headlights, and my defense.
He had to make that one throw.
That's why Aaron Donald. That's why Aaron Donald was so hot, dog. Our defense did their job in that Super Bowl. Tom Brady ain't do shit. He ain't do nothing, nothing, and we just didn't put up no points. That's a tough ass loss when your defense. We look like the New York Jets that night.
Oh. So it means that Bill Belichick led defense. They must have did their job anyway. But again, my point being,
they did.
But
he had Brady. Again, but he had Brady.
He did.
Brady
also had that defense.
He didn't have McCorkle. If he had McCorkle, they would have lost that Super Bowl.
They wouldn't have been in the Super Bowl. But again, my point being with this is, even if the 49ers
who's better,
defense,
McCorkle or Jimmy G? My bad.
Jimmy G. Jimmy G.
Give me McCorkle.
Nah, Jimmy.
Give me McCorkle, man.
I'm taking Jimmy. I will
tell you what. Some of y'all 49er fans, y'all the reason why I take McCorkle in that. I'll just let you know.
I'm taking Jimmy, dog. I'm taking porn star Jimmy, dog.
But again, back to the point I was making or saying is I have still yet, and if we are logistically looking at things in any of these games, even when Cincinnati put up
that Bill Belichick defense, Jordan, on that Eagles Super Bowl. Yeah. Thanks, Christian. Yeah.
Oh, so you mean that if they didn't have the defense won championships? That's my point.
So did.
Because guess how they closed that out? Guess who closed it out? Brandon Graham, the defense, strip sack. But no, my point was being that, let's just say hypothetically, even this last game, let's say the 49ers scored 24, 28 points. Then I would say you could look at Steve Wilkes and what happened with them in that game. But since you only put up 17, I still can't, even though they gave up 31, and part of the reason why they gave up 31 is because your offense turned the ball over. I still can't look at Steve Wilkes. So my point being is, even if he moves to the sideline, if you give up 17 points in, the whole point of, you say you can't look at Steve Wilkes then, I would argue you couldn't look at him before. And until you get over that 20, remember, this was an offense that everybody was saying, oh, it's Purdy for 30. But now all of a sudden you scoring 17? That it never was the D coordinator to blame. It was never the attention should have been at him. The only reason why it is because of one play. And off of that one play, the head coach threw him under the bus, and the guy that y'all paying $20-25 million plus a year threw him under the bus. I didn't hear him say anything about the scheme when you were winning in 5-0. Oh, the scheme only came up in the press conference when y'all losing games.
When y'all lost 3 straight, and you ain't scored no points. And you
But that's why,
score.
like, but again, that's why I always tell people too with the Warriors. Like, I get it. The Warriors are off to a good start, right? They're like, oh yeah, the vibes are great. I'm saying nope. Let's wait. Let me see what happens when they go on a 3-game losing streak or 4-game losing streak. I know more about a team and your character and your vibe when things are going bad versus when things are going great. Things are going great. Like I said, ain't nobody had something to say about Steve Wilkes. Now all of a sudden, a couple of losses. Now you got something to say. This is really more of what the
he's
team
up
is
there.
than what it
He's
was
up
when you were
top.
winning.
I don't
Exactly.
like him because he's up there.
There you go.
So question: If
you're right too, Steve-O.
If they lose 20-17, whose fault is it?
Kyle Shanahan.
That's the
fucking
offense.
ball. Like, it's still Kyle
It's on the
Shanahan.
offense, yeah.
Yes.
Just want to make sure.
What?
If they lose 24-20, whose fault is it?
Kyle Shanahan's.
But you can now look more at Steve Wilkes in the defense because they gave up more than 24 points. I mean,
but Kyle's offense with Debo back and Trent back.
But that's why I said more. I didn't say like completely. I just said more. Like there was still, you still got to look at Kyle and be like, hold up, Kyle. You had the bye week. You got Debo back, and you still only put up 20 points. Like I'm still
Trent back. Trent is back.
Maybe
as well.
We'll see.
Trent is back. Trent back.
I hope. But I feel like
Williams and Debo on the field and CMC at 20 points. It should be Purdy for 30 with everybody back in the lineup.
Absolutely should be. It should absolutely be that
with everybody back in the lineup. And even if you beat them 30-24, ain't nobody gonna look at Steve Wilkes. They're not gonna look at Steve Wilkes.
Complain.
Because they're gonna look and be like, we back. Everybody back. We back in rotation. Let's get this thing going again, and we'll touch up things. But you lose 24-20 or 24-21. That's Steve Wilkes' fault now because he gave up 24.
He better. It ain't in mine.
On the road with one of the best teams in the AFC.
Okay. But what's crazy though, Signals, for the defense to be looked at for only right now is so unfair. You gotta, like, I think Jordan said it while he was talking. You got a first year defensive
why do
coordinator.
you have Kyle Shanahan then? If the defense is being looked at more than the offense because the 49ers was built as a defense monster, but the offense has to put up more than 17 points, then why do you have Kyle Shanahan as your head coach? Why is he there then?
And also, let's remember this too.
Why is he there?
Remember what I said before the year, that the defense was going to tail off.
Well, that's Kyle's
should be your head coach.
No, that's true. But Kyle, if that's the case though, then no. You're saying why is he there? Because that's what Kyle built. That's what he is. He's looked at, and that's what he wanted to build around him. I cannot speak on why, to your point of why you're saying that. If we're going by that, that's what he built. Everything goes through Kyle. That ain't somebody else that did all this. Kyle,
but isn't Kyle the offensive genius?
No. I'm going with your point. I agree with you. I understand your point. Yes, he's supposed to be the genius. Why wouldn't you gear your offense? Bro, we have, what is it, the 27th passing efficiency in the league? Passing. But we got the offensive genius. We are geared to defense and running. But he can scheme any and everybody open. But we're the 27th best passing offense.
I ain't going too far, Marcus. These are
y'all can answer me. Y'all can miss. Yeah,
I'm sorry. Rock, can I ask you a question? How many years with Kyle Shanahan there has the offense truly led this team? It's like in terms of not the defense. How many years has the offense led this team?
None.
That's true.
But
I mean, again, I wasn't saying that to say like I have an opinion. I just wanted to ask you, like that's your
none. No. I understand where I get your question. None is my point. But people call him this dog. I would think
they call him the
genius. Let's go with that, Dan. If you're so much of a genius, 17 points should be out of your sleep if that's what you're considered a genius.
Absolutely.
17? That should be. Dog, we got 17 at halftime. What are we going to end with? We don't know. But all this other bull jive, we can only 17 points in 3 straight weeks. And man, but he can dial up and get this person and that person wide open and all this. Well, damn it, Brock, we don't need any more bad games from you then, if that's the case. Because somebody got to be blamed on the offense. I'm not about to sit up here and keep blaming Wilkes, who is more comfortable being up in the booth. Now he's got to be more uncomfortable for all this fan base, this young fan base that don't understand the game of organized sports, and then want to say, hey, we need the coach on the sideline now. Rather than him being up there, like Jordan said, and I've said earlier, and have known this, when Vic Fangio was here in 2012 and 2011 and all these other years, when we was the number one defense, Vic Fangio's up in the booth. Nobody, and I mean nobody, ever complained about Vic Fangio being up there in the booth rather than being on the sideline.
10 years
man.
later.
You didn't complain the first 5 games of the year.
And that's my hope. Nah, man. Y'all miss me with that shit. Finding excuses for guys missing tackles, don't blame the coach for that. Don't do that, man. Don't be lazy on y'all tactics of why y'all want to blame people, man. Miss me with that dumb shit, bro. Y'all sit up here and blame other people for something that don't even make sense. Your boy Bosa missing two open field tackles on Mixon.
Broken Tane.
That's Wilkes. That's Wilkes, though. That's on Wilkes. Because Wilkes wasn't on the sideline to coach and get us all riled up on the sideline and to rah and get the emotion of the guy in his face. It's me with that dumb shit about having the coach on the sideline bull, man. Play organized sports. It trust me. It don't make no sense where your coach is. Either you execute the scheme or you don't. It's just that simple. When it was 5-0, nobody had a problem or an issue with it. Nobody. We lose 3 games. Now all of a sudden the world done blew up. And now y'all up in hell's arms. But the coach, the head coach, who y'all should really be blaming and looking at, y'all gonna miss all that attention off of him. Dude, he can't be an issue. He can't be the problem. He can't be the reason why. Yeah, all right. Y'all watch this game. Y'all really watch it. Fuck out of here.
All right. Well, that being said, for the grades for the 49ers, Rod, I'm going to let you start off. What you got?
C-. Yep, C-, because you're underperforming right now. You're on a 3-game. I did not see 3-game losing streak nowhere on this on this schedule. I had us losing 5 games within the year, but not on a 3-game losing streak. Nah, I didn't have that at all. So, yeah, underperforming for real. First 5 games. Oh man, you almost had me looking at some stuff I wasn't supposed to be talking about, and I'm glad I didn't open my mouth. Boy, I'm so glad I did not open my mouth, boy. Because the way we was playing at that time, I was like, yo, hey, we might have to talk about some stuff here. Hey, I'm ready to say, yeah, glad I didn't jump on that train just yet. Slow down, OC.
I give him my grade. I give him a B-. I give him a B-, and I give him a B- because I didn't believe in Brock Purdy at first. I absolutely did not believe in Purdy at all, and I didn't think he was going to come back from that injury as well as he did. I just didn't. I didn't see it in them first 5 games. We talking Purdy for MVP. You feel me? I mean, and that's real talk. You know what I mean? Right. Like, yeah, I mean, we saw the Vegas odds him and CMC together. You know what I'm saying? Was damn near 3 and 4. You feel me? So
Top 5 discussion.
Yep.
absolutely, absolutely.
Elite discussion.
Oh, we was. I mean, let me tell you something. I had to eat my words about Purdy for 30, uh, because he was just making it look easy, and you kind of saw that chip on his shoulder, and I believe he still got it. He just got to get his swag back. Um, and I mean, these are the tough times. That's why he got to have a good game on Sunday. He got to. He got it. They got to get it back together. You'll have your whole offense back together on the field. Y'all need to go out and light it up. I'm talking about on some leave no doubt shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might need to score 42, 45 points just to be like, hey, this offense, when we healthy, we can put numbers up on you. You dig what I'm saying? So B minus.
They walk out there.
Because
They walk out there and do 30-10 or something like that. Oh, hey, okay, my bad.
right,
I
right.
see the issue then. But
which
yeah,
is
B
which
minus,
is
my
which
bad.
is why which is why we're gonna say you can't lose Trent and you can't lose Debo.
God
That's what that's
damn, the
what that's,
Rockets
that's
blew
what
us
we're gonna
out.
say. That's exactly what we're gonna say. We're gonna say you can't lose Trent.
I've been telling y'all he's the most important player on that team.
You cannot lose Trent Williams. You can't. Everything you do is on Trent's side. Everything. You watching y'all game, Rod?
Hell no. I just
You're
saw
not
the
watching.
score.
You're not watching the Lakers.
What's the watch? It's over.
Wait, they
Man,
played
this
early.
dog, the score is 128-94.
Woo!
What
Rockets.
quarter?
Over.
I took off just like a rocket, Olajuwon Hakeem.
This man just asked this question. That's why I said, God damn.
Oh,
I didn't mean
wow.
to say it like that. Yeah, it's over.
Sheesh, bro.
Ooh, he wasn't lying.
Sheesh. Oh, hey, by the way, shout out to them Knicks. They ain't let Wembanyama do nothing in his debut in the Garden. No, sir, little young buck. Maybe when you get some weight on you, maybe when you get a little bit better, but you ain't coming in the Garden tonight. He ain't do nada
I would say
tonight.
the lights were too bright, but they're actually kind of dark in MSG, so I can't.
They darkened MSG,
Yeah,
and my
exactly.
boy had Haverstein and Mitch on him, boy, and that boy didn't do nothing. They shined against him too. I had ripped the ball from him about 2-3 times. They Wembanyama he ain't do nothing. That's not to say that he ain't gonna come back in a year or two and blow us out or something, but you know,
Wembanyama right now is a top 15 player.
he just had a bad night tonight, and I'm glad he did because I needed this win.
I'm just keeping it a buck.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Knowing
Hey,
I
hey,
thought he was a joke at first. No.
Oh no, he like
hey,
that. He like
No,
that.
he's
that boy put 10.
different.
He's like that.
He put
He
about 15,
different.
20 pounds on. It's gonna be real ugly.
I
He
agree.
doing stuff you ain't supposed to do at that height, man. You not supposed to do
Right.
that, man.
All
You're
right.
not supposed to do that at that height. But anyway, back. My bad.
I say, what is my grade? First off, I want to answer Deacon Dunk's question first. It's at the QB grade. I give Brock Purdy, I give him a B. Now, again, I say that because, like, has he been solid? Yeah, he's been solid. But even with the turnovers, and again, I done told people before, Brock Purdy, like the turnover worthy plays, that is who the tape has shown him to be. He is going to put the ball in harm's way. Now it's just a matter of,
We got a bye week, Steve-O.
will the defense come up with it? Right? Like that was the whole thing. I can give you a perfect example of who I'm talking about too with this. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, as y'all just saw too on Monday Night Football, but you've seen it his whole career. He can be a good quarterback, But guess what he's going to do? When he misses, he gives that defense a chance to make things happen. So it doesn't surprise me that Brock Purdy's turned the ball over lately. I think that's just who he is. So that being said, go ahead, Rod.
Oh, my fault. I was waiting till after you was done to answer Rick's question because
but I mean that was it. I was going to give my the whole team grade, but you go ahead first.
Rick, nobody in California is winning the NBA championship this year. So all them teams that you just named, none of them are winning the championship this year. It's not coming out of Cali. Sorry.
Add the Clippers to that too, just in case you want to slide that in. Add the Clippers in there too.
Oh, once California team. I said winning it.
I was talking to Rick just in case Rick wanted to be on some Clippers. No, add them in there.
No California team is winning the championship.
Hey, I told you once they signed James Harden. What did I put in the group once they signed James Harden? Or traded for him. I said, well, looks like the Clippers are out of contention now.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I still think the Warriors are the Clippers. That's cool. I understand. You won't bet nothing. But anyway, like we wanted to say, because I'm willing to bet that right now. Right now. Y'all not winning nothing.
The Falcons to be spoilers. Spoilers where, Rick?
What we spoiling? We still trying to win a division.
Spoiling?
We still trying to win a division.
Yeah.
But here we go. So back to the Niners. A grade for them overall. I'm gonna give them a B-. Because the way I look at it, look, they still haven't lost in division play. They're still in first place. Like amongst all the things that have been going on, they still right there. Now, are they going to get the number 1 seed? Probably not. No, there's just a lot of other stuff going on, and they got some teams that got to jump to get that. So I don't think that's going to happen.
Unless it's just catastrophe.
Yeah, exactly.
NFC top of that shit, and you know what I'm saying, and everybody loses like 4-5 games,
and they still have this one stretch of their season. I'm just waiting for it because I want to see what this looks like for them. And I'm talking about in terms of, you can even honestly, because of how Jacksonville's been, you can start it now. But I'm more so saying you got in a 3-week span at Seattle, at Philly, then versus Seattle. And remember that first Seattle game is a Thursday night game. And then 2 weeks after that, you got Baltimore on Monday night on Christmas. So that 5-week stretch, what does that look like for this team? That's going to give us a lot of answers. Like you said, they could blow out Jacksonville. They could blow out Tampa. I'm not
thinking about going
to
Baltimore for our game against them December the 10th, by the way. I just wanted to plug that in. I'm thinking about just going to see Action Jackson Dog live.
Hey, I don't blame you.
Just go to Baltimore, man. Go to a couple of Rams.
Might be on that Arizona game.
The Arizona game?
I'm thinking about going to my Arizona game too, November 26th in Arizona with some of my AZ Ram fans.
That'd be dope. Yeah, I just feel like that.
I'll be in Arizona by that time too.
I think that 5-week stretch is going to tell me everything I need to know about the 49ers. And I'll even tell, depending on how they look during that 5-week stretch, I'll tell you that I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. I will. But it just depends on how it looks. So I'm really looking forward to that. But no, for right now, I give them a B-.
I agree. System-wise, every quarterback's a system. It's just a mere fact of where your coach allow you to be you while within their system. Every QB is a system guy. There's no QB walking out there just saying, "This is my playbook." Not even Brady.
Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Everybody's a system coach.
Nobody.
They did stuff off script, but never nothing like that. Let's keep it a buck. But nah, Purdy, to me, in my opinion, I give Purdy a B also. As far as his quarterback grade, first of all, you talk about pressure, bruh. This man rushed back from injury to compete with somebody who's not even on this team anymore, that everybody assumed would be that he would outright win that competition when it was no competition. Mm-hmm. And the staffing, they also put they put all that pressure on this kid to come back. He was ready to go by training camp.
Yeah.
There's nobody that could tell me I knew that he was gonna be ready. And y'all know how I talk in our chat. And I was like,
that just tells me that injury wasn't as serious as we thought it was.
But what did Troy Aikman say during the Monday night game?
He said he wasn't fully healthy yet.
Exactly.
He said he wasn't fully healthy yet. And that right there, the reason why I started pointing, because you kind of took the words out of my, Jordan, I agree. Because once he said that, it kind of changed the narrative about him. Because now it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, that is true. He is just coming off the injury. So we'll kind of ease up on the kid. Instead of it being, he's only in his, now 12th game, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just keep it a buck on that part. But, They want to grade him like he didn't played in the league for 5 years, and I'm like, damn, dude, he only played 12 games. I expect these lumps.
I was gonna say, like, you know why I say it doesn't matter? Like, even if that's the case, you know why it doesn't matter? Because it's Super Bowl or bust. It's not like that. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general.
It's definitely Super Bowl or bust.
Yeah. So
yes, sir.
Well, it's not to you. It's to that team. You don't make those trades for Randy Gregory and Chase Young unless the team also know they can say whatever they want to. You don't make those moves unless you know it's Super Bowl or bust.
I don't know what.
What do we say, Dan?
Like, what more are y'all looking for on that defensive line? Like, I don't. It's almost like you got to run 6 defensive linemen, as many defensive linemen y'all got now. Like, you got to put a line of 6 and one line. Like,
Jordan.
What is happening right now?
Jordan said it before the season started. He said that the defensive line was going to be an issue. Period. Point blank. I looked at it even during the training, when we had it during the offseason, and we looked at the our pre games and everything like that. And I was like, damn, we can't stop a nosebleed. Everything Jordan said was like, so.
I mean,
that was already there.
Big boy Bosa that was already the deal and disappeared on y'all. The Magic Man.
And just one thing,
we always know
the reason why I watch the 49ers is because we do this show every week. So I want to make sure that if I'm hopping on a show, I'm informed about what we're talking about. So that's why I always watch 49ers.
Absolutely.
Plus, I got to hate watch. I don't like Kyle Shanahan. Everybody knows that. I got to make sure I know what I'm hating on. I'll be honest.
Yeah, can't be uneducated if you're gonna talk.
I'll be honest.
A bunch of y'all.
Right.
We came in. We know it's 49ers base, so we're gonna watch those games. Everybody know I'm a Rams fan. I ain't got no.
And we changed it. Right, and we changed the narrative on this channel, so it's not just 49er base. Sorry, I mean if that's what y'all looking for, we appreciate it. Thank y'all, but it ain't just one Rand team here. Nah.
Like I said, we're
not doing that here. We talk
all 22. Best believe I watch them all 22 on all of our teams if I can.
Rick, my Rams are not going to no playoffs, and they.
Whoa! Wait, Jordan, you got access to all that?
Absolutely, I pay for it. Yeah.
Wait, what, Jordan?
Let me holler at you, bro. I need all. Whoa!
Say less.
Yes.
Say less.
Yes.
What?
All 22 on any team? Oh, bro, I want that. Oh man,
What the heck did I miss?
You know what all 22 is?
What is all 22?
So all 22, for the people that don't know, all 22 is like the Madden style landscape of the footage that you'll get. So it'll be
it's kind of like coach's tape.
Exactly. Touchdown to touchdown.
Yeah.
So you see the entire field. So you see everything.
You see all 22 players on the field.
You see all 22 players. So you get to see exactly what route they ran. You get to see who was blocking what. You get to see who wasn't running properly, who didn't run. They should have ran this type of, pattern, or they should have cut it off this. a couple of,
Right.
yards earlier. That's what all 22 is. So you get to see about your team and you get to see who really is the fuck up for your squad. This man is falling asleep on the TV. I
No.
can't believe it. This man- Well, I made this man go to sleep, man. I must have been talking too much.
I was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Like the Charlie Brown teacher.
Wah, 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 wah.
The
I'm
mere
like,
fact that the man,
speed this
hey
up,
ladies, let me put
cuz.
y'all on.
I'm like,
Let me
speed this up.
put y'all on for something, y'all. Hey ladies, when us men say yeah, we ain't listening.
Oh my gosh.
We ain't listening. Hey, I was just trying to put you on to something, but never mind. You don't want that footage? You just like watching it? Do your thing. Holla at me, Jordan. I want that
Got
footage.
you. I got you. I got you. Hey,
That
Steve,
man
first
said,
and
man, whatever
foremost,
what you got
I
to
ain't
say.
I ain't trying to be here saying that the 49ers will lose to the Falcons. I ain't doing that. Come on now. You know I'm more realistic than that. But no, Rod, Christian had a question for you.
Whew.
Oh,
I'm being honest with you, Christian. People say 2 years. I don't see it. I feel like this is it. When you like to what Jordan and Dan been saying, when you went out and you got Chase Young, when you ain't got Randy Gregory, you are pushing all your cards into the middle. All your chips is in the middle now. So I don't know. And then you still got 40 something million. I don't know what you gonna do with that money now. Hey man, I think this is the year. Next year, I don't know. Cause then now you got to make people understand and believe your system again for the next year. I don't know if folks want to go through all that again. So, in my opinion, this is it.
That's fair. I'd say 2 years. And I'm hard cut off that too. The reason why, like you say, you have all that cap, they have all that cap room that they have next year. So do I fully believe that they're gonna, bolster up and bulk up again next year? Yeah. Of course, part of that also is going to be you got to pay Brandon Ayuk, which we know they will. But after that,
yeah.
I said it before this year, and it's going to just keep going on as time goes on. After a certain standpoint, Trent Williams is just going to get older. Like we've already started to see it. He doesn't get back from ankle injuries very quickly. Because
name the last season he's played all season.
That's exactly like the older you get, the longer it takes to get overcome certain injuries. So, like the same thing happened last year when he got hurt against Denver. He wasn't he was still really good, but he wasn't the same Trent Williams the rest of that year. So now even though he's going to be back, I would still have to see it from him, right? Like if he does play this week, all right, you're going up against Josh Allen, who's one of the top guys in the NFL this year in terms of sacks. What does that look like, right? Like I'm a big person in terms of how do things look at, like not even just if you win or lose. What does it look like when you win, especially against a certain team, right? So like that's going to be a part of it. And again, it's just another standpoint of after a while, you got other people you got to pay, you got to make decisions on and other things like that. So I'm going to give them 2. In terms of automatically, when I look at a year and I say the 49ers are going to be a contender, 2. Because guess what else? I know I said it this year. You can't count out Seattle for the division. Look, that's a young team that's only getting better. So all of a sudden, you really got to contend with them. And you got to really deal with them after a while too. And that's the thing. So, Steve-O, I hear your point, right? But here's the thing. Think about the names that you're saying on here, right? Kittle, and I'm not even saying as a receiver. I'm saying like maybe your second best run blocker on the team. Trent, the best player on the team, him or CMC is one of those 2. Ayuk, who's probably the guy that has the most rapport and chemistry with your quarterback. And Armstead, well, I mean, hey, look, y'all made a decision to re-sign him. And I forget who else instead of re-signing, Defoe. So there is that. But No, those are, but all of those guys are also important voices in that locker room. So it's not just cool. You free up cap space. Yeah, you can get a lot of good players in, but guess what? Now you got to reestablish certain figures in that locker room and certain figures in key spots on that team. So yeah, you get the cap space, and I'm not worried about the cap space with the 49ers. It's more so, again, the fit and just the chemistry that you've been building this whole time.
It's a reason why the Rams kept Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp at the trade deadline. They pillars of this team. It's as simple as that. Like, you want to be a Los Angeles Ram on offense, this is the attitude you need to have, and on defense, this is the attitude you need to have. Period. We could have traded them away and got several picks and whatever else, easy, but they didn't because of what Jordan is exactly saying. You know, if we want to have a shot at winning, these two players, three players, if you want to include Matthew Stafford, these three players know what it is to win a Super Bowl. So we need to get y'all at this level, not be like, get all the veteran leadership, and now I got Ernest Jones leading my defense. Sheesh. Sheesh. No. Now I got, Tyler Higbee leading my offense. Oh gosh. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. That's when you start from scratch. And that's as simple as that. That's when you start from scratch.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like what the the Raiders is about to do. Start from scratch.
They have to. Although, hey, I hope they don't, just from the standpoint of, man, if Antonio Pierce can turn this thing around, I'll be so happy for that black man. I really will.
LA native too.
I really will.
We the same age.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to him. Knew about him growing up. I knew about Pierce. Yep.
I know he was coaching at Arizona State for a little bit.
Yep.
Did he go there too? Cat. I forget.
Good question. Hold on. Keep going.
All right. No, I remember he was on the staff for a little bit when Herm was still there. But yeah. All right. What else we want to talk about then?
Shit, it's whatever, man. Y'all know me.
I mean, it's good, man. It's been a good. We've been on here about an hour, man. Let's go on and just slide.
No, that was coming up.
Let's say I know you get those eyelids are getting heavy over there anyway.
My dog is on me, bro. Like, on me. She missed me. She like, where you been? Yeah.
Hey, well, before we do wrap it up, I do have a shout out real quick though. I do need to make. Shout out to Colorado women's basketball. If y'all didn't see the news yesterday, they beat number 1 LSU. You know, all the hype about LSU. Kim Mulkey and Angel Reese, they all back. Haley Van Lith transferred in. Tahina Powell comes in from Oregon. Everyone thinks they about to be undefeated, all this and all that. And Colorado, shout out to Pac-12. I got to shout out the conference while I can. Yeah. Colorado comes on into Vegas and gives them the L in game number 1. So shout out to Colorado.
Colorado. Sheesh.
See, when Deion said we coming, he wasn't talking about football.
He was talking about the whole school.
The
whole school. You did see too, they're gonna do a scoreboard expansion for next football season in the stadium.
17 fucking million. I saw that shit. Hey, shout out to the USC basketball team. Shout out to
Juju Watkins. Team. Juju Watkins is a problem.
A little quiet 31.
Oh. And y'all see, I forgot what her name was, but old girl for the freshman from South Carolina. Y'all see that move she did? Behind the back down the lane and the little jelly. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
That was nasty. That was
pretty sick.
I'm telling y'all just pay attention to some women's basketball now. I'm telling you.
Hey, but on the real, let these motherfucking 49ers lose 17-13 this weekend. I'm on Kyle Shanahan's grill on Monday, and that's real shit. Know that.
Hey man,
young folks say no cap
coming out. We appreciate all the love. You know what I'm saying, man? We want everybody to have a good hump day.
Chill out. Chill out.
Dan said we are not going no longer tonight.
Hit
No,
that like
tonight.
button, subscribe. Ain't that right, my
Tell a
Lola?
friend to tell a
Ain't that
friend.
right? Tell them to subscribe,
there you
Lola.
go.
Tell them to subscribe.
All right, y'all. Everybody have a good one. We'll see you.
All right. We'll
y'all.
holla at y'all. Deuces. We out.
Oh, hey.